Hey, Presto.
Presto on the track.
What's going on, everybody? This is Presto, executive director and co-founder of Project Purpose, based out of DC. Got a guest with me today.
Yo, it's
Yeah.
Tig. One of the CEOs, Project Dreamz. Here to, talk it up. My homie Presto.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna chop it up for a minute, man. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I want to say appreciate you pulling up,
For
man.
sure. Yeah.
It's always a pleasure. So, man, basically, man, I know a lot of people that's been tuning into the podcast know what I do, man. Like, what is it you do? Like, tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
So grew up Southeast DC, W Street to be exact. What else? Went to school. I went to school around the way. Went to Ketchum for elementary school. Went to middle school up at the Kramer. Then I went to Thurgood, right there by Anna Station. And then from there, I went to college. I went to Delaware State University. Got my degree in, got my bachelor's in psychology. So
That's what's
a little bit
up.
about me.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Like I said, I just wanted to shout out to you, man. I wanted to bring you on, man, because of all the accomplishments you have had. You just mentioned a little bit about your upbringing. How would you describe, like, Anacostia, like historic Anacostia, man? 16th W Street to be exact.
Shit, it's way different than what it used to be. Like, for example, like a lot of up the Sam, that's where we from. But it's like it was a lot of like that's where everything happened. I used to be outside, playing football. Across the street used to be this abandoned apartment building. We used to go in there.
The Long building.
Huh?
The Long apartment
Yeah,
building.
yeah. We used to go over there, play fucking baseball on there, kickball and all that. And we used to have something called up top versus down bottom. Like, it used to be us up top versus down bottom, Green Street. Used to come up the same, play football and all that. But now, it's different. You see, I don't want to say in a bad way, but it ain't how it used to be. It's a whole lot of gentrification. That's what I'm gonna call it, gentrification.
Yeah.
You see a lot of people you ain't see growing up around there now. Like I said, not saying that's a bad thing, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm a little older, man. That neighborhood has definitely changed a lot over the last couple of decades, man. But,
Yeah.
Life goes on, right? So you was talking about Project Dreamz, man. We was we gonna touch on that, man, because that was an era, man. That was a time,
right.
and it's still going too. Shout out to Tony too, man.
Shout out to LC. Yeah, he's still doing it.
Yeah, so like, man, tell us how that started, man. Project Dreamz, man, was how this thing smoking, and it's, in my opinion, still is. Like,
Yeah.
Tell me about that, man.
It's crazy. So we both. So at the time, like I said, I was in Delaware State, and he was in Norfolk State. It was the summertime. We was outside. We was outside chilling. Man, we was like, man, we should start we should do something. Come up with something. We was like, all right, fuck it. We gonna start selling clothes.
Yeah.
So we got a piece of paper. Like we was drawing it out. Like it didn't look nothing like the logo now. But anyways, we was drawing it out. We was like, damn, like this could be it. Like Project Dreamz, cause it came up cause everybody in the project got a dream, to make it out.
For sure.
Take care of their family, get some money, do this and that. But anyway, so after we drew out the logo, we found this little app, paid for it and everything. Then they sent us the logo, and then Tony, like I said, Tony was in Norfolk, so he knew, I guess it was a mall by his school or something like that, and he got some shirts made. Then he was selling them up Norfolk. And then when we came home, I don't know, it was a break. I think it was summer break or something. We came home, we still selling shirts. Then it got cold, and we started making hoodies. Like when we started making hoodies, that's when everything blew up right then and there. It was like
them hoodies, man.
It was like, I lied to you not, we was selling about. So he had his own quantity, I had my own quantity. It was like, not so we was selling like 50 hoodies a piece every day.
That's what's up, man.
that shit was booming.
It was definitely booming, man. You just had to be there, man. Shout out to Project Dreamz too. They always looked out for me, man. I used to get the warehouse deal, man. I could just pull up to the store spot, man. I had stuff people couldn't even get their hands on, man.
Yeah, exclusive.
Varsities, all that.
Right, varsity jackets, shirts,
all that.
We had socks, shorts, swimming trunks, bucket hats.
My son had them Jones too. Like, I was buying it for my son too. Like, it
was definitely a time. Like I said, it's still going right now, but you know.
Yeah. Nah, I get it, man.
Going on, yeah.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, that was just fun to be outside that summer. Them 2 summers right there when it really kicked off. I also gotta say, man, rest in peace, my dog, Arky J, man, Arguala.
Rest in peace, Ark.
We even did the album together.
Yeah.
We had the joint on there, Project Dreamz. Good little summertime jam. Did the video, did the photo shoot up to Sam, all that, man. That was a good era, man. Yeah. That's what's up, man. So like, what I was gonna say, like, you went to school up in Delaware, man. Yeah. Like, tell me about some fun times in school, man.
Hey, look,
how was the college life for you, bro?
Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna talk to y'all. I feel as though everybody should experience college.
Yes, sir.
At least a year, if not even a year, a semester. So it was like, I went to school, like, I always knew I wanted to go to school and all that, but I didn't know if I wanted to stay. So I went up there, freshman year, time of my life. I'm like, I don't even want to come home. Cause it's like you got freedom, and it's like it teach you a lot about yourself. Like, my mother, she was still living in D.C., so it was like I was up there by myself. Yeah, I had to find I knew people from the city up there, but like you had to find new people to meet, people from all over the world. A lot of my homies, they was from New York, New Jersey, and Philly, you know, the tri-state area. That's all right there.
For sure.
So it was like living with somebody you ain't really know. Like, you can really learn a lot about yourself. And in freshman year, you couldn't have a car up there. So it was like, I wasn't working. I couldn't keep asking my mother, you know, send me money. So I had to find a way, you know, go to the store and all that bullshit. But
that's how the military was. Like, I went to college while I was in the military, man. Like you said, them years, bro. Like, I mean, we on the podcast, man. I forgot to say this. Shout out to TRECEP, you know what I'm saying? Trauma Response Community Engagement Program out of Anacostia. That's what we here for. So we gonna stay within that. But man, the times was lit, bro.
Nah,
you gotta experience it. You could probably just tell from my facial expressions, man.
Nah, yeah.
I don't even want to dig into it. And the car piece, I forgot about that. Couldn't have the car the first year. I'm gonna tell you what I did. I used to park my car at the Walmart. People wanted to ride out with me. Like, you gotta pay for the taxi or the Uber to come out there and get us. So I was riding around, free gas, free car, man. We was having a good time, man.
Nah. So like in Delaware, it was like a long strip. So it was like everything was in walking distance. The mall was across the street. Like, they had a Wawa, Walmart, and everything up there. So it was like you got close with a lot of people because like they ain't had no car. It was like, fuck it, it's 3 a.m, out of the club, call the Uber to Waffle House and all that slim. We had a time.
It was fun, man. Parties.
Definitely was.
The women, shout out to the women.
Yeah, shout out to the females, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my people too, man. Shout out to my man Amon too, man. He used to ride out, man. We used to go to Myrtle Beach every weekend. Yeah, them times was lit, man. You make friends that you really never forget, man. For real. And more importantly, people from all over. Like you said, you had friends in New York. Like my man, he was from Baltimore. Again, people from way down south. You get to like
South Carolina, all that.
Yeah. You get to meet people from like other cultures. That's cool too. That's good for just being a man, like to kind of see how other people walking. But we all come together when it's Friday night, man.
Nah, for real. It was like, so like my freshman year, you know, you took like all basic classes. So it's like, you had class at 8 o'clock in the morning. I lied to you not. Sundays, you used to be partying, go straight to class. Straight to class, still drunk and everything. Still got it done though, but.
That's how the military was. Like, I had to go on a run at 5:30. Like, been up since 4, like. When you're young, you could do that. Right. I don't know how we was doing it, but we was doing it. But it was fun, man.
It definitely was a time.
College life, man. That's what's up, man. So, you get out of school, man. I'm guessing you come back to D.C. I know not everything was always great in the neighborhood, and historically hasn't been. You know, we've lost a lot of people, man. A lot of loss. I try to see the good in people and things. That's how I view my life, so I don't really dwell on it too much. But, like, what are some of the things you went through, like coming back from college, man? Like coming back to Southeast down, you know what I'm saying?
So first I'm gonna talk about so when I was in school, my second semester of my junior year, I had a son. I had a son. Found out I was having a child. So it was like, I think it was a blessing. I think it was like a blessing and a curse because my junior year of college, that's when COVID hit. So it was like, I'm like, damn, so how I'm going to, take care of my child and also worry about school. Exactly. So when COVID hit, it was like everything was virtual. So it was a good thing that I can go home, be there for my child and everything like that. So that worked out. Then I graduated from there. Then coming back home, I started. So I always stayed at Shake Shack and all that. So I used to work at Shake Shack down M Street by the National Ballpark. So I was back there, making a little money. And then after that, one day, I'm talking about Twan, rest in peace, Big Sam,
Rest in peace, man.
Yeah. It was like, it was crazy because that day I had called off for work. I don't know, son told me just call off work. So I'm in the house. I don't know where I was. I think I was on the couch. I was asleep. Then I kept hearing my phone ring, and it was Ock. Rest in peace, Ock.
Rest in peace, Ock, too. Man.
Yeah, he was calling me. He kept calling me. I answered. He was like, yeah, Twan, he just got shot and all that. He was up, he used to live up, they used to live up Parkchester. So went up there. He was already transported to the hospital by the time I got up there. And then everybody rode up to the hospital. I forgot what hospital it was, but it was like, then that's when they pronounced him, he was dead. That shit hurt me.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a day go past and I don't think about him. Like I say every day, I wish he would have met my kids. It's like, he used to love the kids. Twan loved the kids. I'd be like, damn, like, I just wish he was here. Be my youngest.
And so the people know, like, who was Twan to you?
So Twan is my cousin, but we real like we grew up together like since we was babies. So I call him Tony, Twan, and Tony. I call them my brothers and sisters for real.
Yeah.
It was like we all grew up the same together since we was younger.
Yeah.
Like since Pampers.
For
so
sure,
it was like
man. Yeah, I send my condolences, man. I send my condolences, man, because I know that's a lot to deal with, losing family to gun violence and things like that. Unfortunately, it's a reality, really, in D.C. and other cities across America, man. I feel like that's like the number one disease that's in the black community is the violence, man. So,
sure. And when that shit happened, it made me look at, life different. Like, damn, that shit could happen to anybody. I was with Tony and Twan, Dolly, and on them every day. Yeah. Like anybody know, it was always me and Tony. But it was like, when that shit happened, it was like, that shit crushed me, so, for sure.
So I know, like, we was talking, man, and we spoke about this before the jump, but like, what happened with you, man? If you don't mind sharing, like.
You talking about like with the Twan situation or where?
Or with you?
So it was just some shit had went on, and I got shot. It was like. That really humbled me though. It was like, cause I'm doing good. That shit happened. That shit set me back a bit. Cause I was in the academy. So when I got shot, I was
in academy.
I was in the fire academy.
Okay.
I was becoming a firefighter.
Right.
So when that happened, like that cut everything short. Like I had to get recycled. If y'all don't know what recycle mean, it's like I had to do the whole academy over. So I was like, I was almost in fire school. Fire school was almost the end of the academy. So I finished my EMT, got my EMT and all that. Then when that happened, I had to do that shit all over. And then the next academy didn't start for like 10 months. So I was down there on light duty doing this, that, and the third. But like I said, that really opened my eyes and humbled me then. Like, it can happen to anybody, it can happen to you, your folks. Like, you can have anything going on and that life just happens.
Yeah, that's how I felt about like BJ, man. That's my right-hand man growing up. And rest in peace to BJ.
Yeah,
like,
rest in peace, BJ.
He my age and died just less than 2 years ago. Just wrong place, wrong time situation. It's definitely eye-opening, and I just always try to personally open people's eyes before it gets to that point, man. So hopefully if you watching, man, you take heed. But with all that going on, man, you talking about the Fire Academy. I definitely want to dig into that. We're gonna talk about that and talk about people working in general. We're just having this conversation.
I
But,
mean,
like, how did you get through that? Like someone that you grew up with lose their life, then you become a target. Like, how do you? Most people, not most, but some people would just crash out.
Right.
Like, just lose it. Like, I'm done, man. I'm about to wild out. Like, how does all that happen to you? But yet, this is the most important part, I feel like, of the conversation. How do you take that those setbacks, and turn it into becoming a first responder? Because you are a firefighter now.
Right.
Correct. So, like, what did you do? Like, what was your process mentally to get through that?
So it was, I mean, it took a while. Like, when that shit happened, it was like, damn. Like I said, it humbled me. So it's like, everything I do now. So now I got 2 sons. We could talk about that. So I only had 1 son at the time. It's like everything I do, I always think about, like, is it gonna benefit my son, or is it gonna, is he gonna suffer from it?
Right.
So a lot of shit, I look at it like I just do everything for my kids, for real.
Right.
So bouncing back, it took a little minute, but I take everything with a grain of salt. Like, I don't really let a lot of stuff get to me. Like, if it happened, it happened. I deal with it. But, like, I ain't about to just dread on it. Like, me sitting in the house or crying about it, that ain't gonna make no difference.
Right.
Like, one thing about me, I'm never complaining about it. You will never hear me complain about nothing. Shit happens, I deal with it, move on. So it's like, when stuff happens to me, I feel as though, like, it was for a reason. I learned everything is a blessing or a lesson. That's how I look at it. So it's
lesson
like,
or lesson.
If it's a lesson, I deal with it, learn from it. It's a blessing. I'm thankful for it. But that's how I look at life. Shit happens, I just move on.
So was there anything in particular that you would do to kind of get over those things? Like working out, like maybe like therapy. Like what was your process like as far as just things that made you feel better in those moments?
So in the academy, every day we worked out. So like the workout was extensive. So it's like every morning. So I'm gonna tell you how the academy was. So I think we woke up at like, I got it every day around like 5:30. From like 5:30 to like 6, we line up outside, we work out, do this, start the day. So it was like me working out, going to the gym, running and everything. That'll real clear your mind. Yeah. I be telling a lot of people like, damn, I don't want to work out. But like, go take a walk.
Yeah,
like once you
even
take a walk, right?
An hour walk.
You can clear out your mind, think about some stuff, like think about shit you never thought about. Mm-hmm. So it's like working out, going to the gym, like really helped me a lot.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, I say that all the time, man. I say it kind of go in one end out the other. Maybe I'm playing to see, but I always try to tell people like physical fitness. Like I did a 45-minute insanity jump this morning, man. Like, and you just feel like I'm good. Like no matter what happens, if you accomplish like a good workout in the morning, it releases chemicals in your brain that literally make you feel good.
And then I be telling people, work out in the morning. Like you say you tired getting up. If you work out in the morning, I promise you, you gonna have a better day.
The morning, that's why I like to work out. I like to work out. I know some people because they schedules, they
got everything. Yeah, they got life happening.
Yeah, I get that. Gotta take kids to school, all that. But like, I like to get it in early. I wake up at 6 and be done. Like, let me just get it out the way. Say I'm 30, I'm good. Like I feel that, man. That's what's up, man. Yeah. And shout out to you, man. I want to say I salute to you for being a first responder, man. I was in the Marine Corps for 10 years, man. Which a lot of y'all know. If you don't know now, I was a Marine for 10 years, and I know what it's like to be on the clock when everybody's sleeping, man, and you're really just trying to look out for the greater good of people, man. So I appreciate you stepping up into that role. You definitely setting an example for your sons. Like, that's something that they going to look at despite how you might have grown up or things you might have gone through. What they see is this.
Right.
My father's a firefighter. My father work out. My father healthy. And that's just where you at now.
Right.
Assuming you probably going to go further.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's amazing, man. So I definitely commend you for that, bro, because I've been watching you, man. I known you for a little minute, man, being in the neighborhood and just watching your process, man. I definitely triple salute, man. Triple salute. I'm going to shake your hand, bro. I appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure, man.
But like you said, like, this just a start. Like, we can go back to the firefighter. Like, I'm young in the department. Like, my instructor 1 class, I took that. I did hazmat, did rescue school. So I'm always doing something, in the department. And now I just put in the paramedic school.
That's what's up, man.
I'm waiting to hear from that. I should hear back from them like in the next 2 weeks or something, trying to become a paramedic.
That's what's up, man.
But nobody know what a paramedic is. It's just like it's an EMT, then it's a paramedic. Like paramedic, you can push medicine and all that.
So it's like a step above.
Yeah,
EMT.
it's just Okay.
Okay.
So EMT, that's the BLS, that's basic life support.
Yeah.
The ALS is advanced life support.
So you going for ALS?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I'm happy to hear that, man.
Appreciate
it. Like I said, we was talking about this earlier, man. Like careers are so important, y'all. Like I'm trying to tell you, like don't get caught up in the temporary fun. Or I mean, it's good to have a good time,
For
like
sure.
when the time is right, but. Life goes on, man. You only in your teens and 20s for so long. If you're gonna live a regular life, you're gonna spend more years in your 30s and beyond. So you gotta plan for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you gotta have a foundation.
If you're not in your career right now, just have some goals. Like set some short-term, long-term goals, and just push towards that. Like it can be anything. Like I want to start going to the gym, or in the next few
3 times a week.
Right.
You don't even gotta go that
start
much.
slow. Right. Start walking.
Start with a walk. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, for sure.
Then you can say, oh, next month I want to do this. I want to go back to school, or just have a plan. Once you have a plan and stick to it, you'll be all right.
And I always say too, like, dedicate even an hour a day into working on your plan. Like, you can find an hour or even 30 minutes in your day. I'm gonna get on my laptop. I'm gonna look up the school I might go to. I'm gonna look up a workout for maybe my height, weight, age that I can jump into. Like dedicate a little bit of time into building yourself up, right? Like don't just wake up and waste your day away, man. You only get one life, and every day count. Now, if you get to the point where like I'm on a straight entrepreneur role with these businesses and real estate, like man, it ain't enough hours in a day, Slim. Like every day you like, man, I gotta this, and that, and that's not always healthy too, but. Like you said, I'm doing this for my son, bro. Cause when I get older, man, and I can't do it no more, like I want to be able to give him 2 or 3 properties I own. Give him a business that's $1 million business. Like give him game, teach him about credit, teach him about home ownership. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything for him, man. Y'all gotta think about that too. Like you have the ability to teach your kids, man. Like you could raise your kids right. You don't gotta.
Like I said, when I was in college, I had 1 son, but now I got 2 sons.
Yeah.
So it's like I gotta raise them, raise them right, no matter what. Like I said, everything I do, I think about my sons, and I tell my oldest son, he's 4. I be telling him I always tell him I love him every day. Yeah. I'm a firefighter. I can go somewhere and don't even come home that night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
that's true too.
It's a lot of shit that come with it, but as long as you in this life, just do everything for them.
Do everything for them, man, for sure, man. Like, at what point in your life do you feel like you were like, I'm ready to?
After I had my first son, first son, I'm I never been like a outside type of dude. Like I used to be outside, but I never been in the streets or nothing like that. But I was outside, U Street, partying, doing this, doing that, having a good time.
Good old time.
Yeah, good time. But it's like, slow down, got kids to worry about. So
that's what's up, man. So like if you had, I know a lot of people look up to you. I've never heard nobody say a single bad thing about you. It's always been respect. It's always been love. So I know they paying attention, man. Like what advice would you give to that young person growing up the South, man, up W or down on V or something, like anywhere in DC, man, in a neighborhood like Anacostia, like what advice would you give them?
Shit, I could talk a long time about it, but it's just like you gonna have to want to do it. Like no matter what, if your mind not set on to it, it's not gonna happen. Like anybody, what they say, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink.
For sure.
If somebody can give you let's say a job application in front of you right now.
Yeah.
You say you want a job, you want to do this, but if you don't fill it out, nothing is going to change. Like you're not going to get the job if you don't put the work in.
Yeah.
Like you're going to have to want to do it. Look at somebody that you look up to and follow in their footsteps. Like you don't got to, people say, oh, he trying to be like him or he dick riding or something. Nah, it ain't even that. Like I'm not saying you got to do what he doing, but you see he doing good, holler at him or, see what he did and you can do it too. Like, I feel as though you can do anything you put your mind to.
Yeah, and I always say that, man. Like, if you see somebody that's doing good, they're going to business. 9 times out of 10, like, that tells you something about who they are. Don't be afraid to approach them on that. I also knew, like, I want to, like, you know, you don't got to be a product of your environment, man.
Yeah.
Use that to build your character, build your heart, you know, but at some point, you got to move on, man, and take care of business, man. So.
And another thing, you can step out your comfort zone.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
It's always somebody that's in your shoes, or if you want to do something, but like you scared to do it, like just go ahead, step out your comfort zone and see how it is.
Jump on out there, man.
Right. the least they can say is no. Like,
yeah.
I mean, you
jump out of comfort
right.
zone. Like,
you do something.
Like my nonprofit, bro. Like I had 100 no's before I got a yes, but I just stayed on it. I knew like this is what I want to do. I want to help my people. Yeah, and it's gonna be late nights, right? Early mornings, like we talk about, right?
Yeah.
Like boot camp. That was definitely jumping out the comfort zone. 4:30 every morning, Paris Island, South Carolina. Like, you got any funny stories from like the academy, man? Like,
hey, I got a lot of funny stories.
We got a little bit of time, but what's a funny story you got from the academy, man?
So, I mean, we used to be BSing in the academy, but it was like you said, it's something new. Like, I ain't grow up. I always had like respect for my mother and all that.
Yeah.
I ain't never. But going in the academy, calling a grown man sir, like, yes sir, no sir, gotta keep, keep up that profile. Like, I wasn't raised like, I ain't about to just keep, I ain't trying to keep doing that. But it been a lot of times in the academy where we was just goofing around and like, at this point, like, just don't even give a fuck. Like during the end of the academy, like everything started slacking up. We used to, I ain't do it, but like, some people in the academy, we put our hoods on, like, when we put our helmet and stuff on, they put the instructor hood in water, froze it up and all like that. They smoked us for that though.
Smoke check. Smoke, by the way, man. Yeah, you getting. We used to call it smoke. Mean some sort of intense physical pain
for sure.
from training. Yeah.
But that brought us closer though.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing but pain is temporary, so we'll be all right.
That's what's up, man. So I know this was like short, but I feel like it was straight to the point.
Yeah.
A lot of things. I mean, we could talk really for hours. We was talking an hour before this even started, man. But
sure.
I appreciate you taking the time to come on and, man, talk about what you did. Like I said, I just wanted to echo, like, just your journey, man. It's solid. It just goes to show, man, like, you can do anything you really want, like you said.
Yeah.
That sounds cliche, but it's so true, man. You can do anything you want to do. It's up to you.
Right.
You. Nobody else. Nobody's coming to save us. It's going to have to be you. You're going to have to wake up and apply for the job. You're going to have to wake up and go for that extra run in the morning or go for the walk. Like, you're going to have to get on that laptop and look up a program. Life is short, man, and we gotta set the example, man. And you definitely the example. So I appreciate you, man. Shout out to Project Dreamz, man. Shout out to LC, man.
Yes, sir.
I would have rocked the varsity today, man. I was just like in a rush, man. But
That's cool. It's cool. Always know you always rocking.
Yeah,
anyway.
for sure, man. I was representing, still am for life, man. So
appreciate it.
That's all we got for y'all today, man.
Yes,
This Project Purpose. Got my man Tig in the building.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Black too. He on the camera, man. Podcast. We'll see y'all. If it's cool, I'm gonna get y'all on the next one, man.
All right, bet.
We're gonna bring some more people out. We're gonna turn it up a notch. So I see y'all on the next one, man. Y'all have a good night. Be cool. Press over.
Presto on the track.